so much. We're just about to play our last song. I want to say thanks to Richie Deboo for keeping it real and getting everybody up and dancing away. So thank you, Richie.
For Sold Out. That was properly funky, that was properly groovy. And it's still light out. I mean, that's how early this cool stuff is happening.
Richie Deboo, thanks for joining us. Circumstances not allowing us to be from the actual event, because when I got there, the cupboard was bare, the sound had disappeared in the recording, and you were looking magnificent in your beautiful red top. Tell us what yesterday was all about and what it was all about for you.
Yeah, well, JoeFest yesterday at Fire Joe's in central Lurgan was a festival to raise money for local charities, for local hospices, and to provide support for those suffering with Parkinson's disease. And it's about bringing the community together over music and a good time to raise money for those very good causes. So it was, for me, it was about being around music, which I love anyway. Being near music is what I do when I'm not having to work for a living, which I do have to do a lot. But when I have the time not to, then I want to be around music. So yesterday was a full program of really, really fine performers. And I was really honoured that I was able to be the MC for the day and introduce all those brilliant acts and do the give us your money kind of thing and talk about the great raffle prizes that we had for all the brilliant things that people have donated. And it was just a day of the most incredible positivity.
And I'm going to introduce to the stage now somebody who is a living expression of what matters. Christine has been coming to Fire Joe's for probably too many years and is really sensible. However, but she is a survivor of illness.
I lost my mother in it, and all I can say is it's hard when you have cancer. It's really traumatic to find out you have cancer.
Christine, you were up front and you were telling us all why you were here. The whole event today is giving sponsorship to a couple of services, but you're particularly interested in the cancer research side of things. Why is that?
First of all, I've just recovered for a second time myself from cancer. My mother died of cancer. I worked for a cancer charity. They get no funding, government-wise, and all we need to do is raise more awareness to get more funding. There's so many people out there who have terminal cancer who need help. It might only be to help buy a bed or cutlery or bedding, but that's what's needed, because government gives those charities nothing. Those hospices get no funding at all.
One, two. Jeff has been for 18 years fundraising for Southern Area Hospice, and then he also now recently, the last few years, supports Parkinson's and the hospice, but we're absolutely delighted to get any money at all.
Absolutely, and you've been out elsewhere today too.
We were down at the Irish National Fosters in North Street collecting money, and also on Monday we collected buckets from Bellevue Service Station, and when we counted the money it was £1,934.
Wow, I will not put a figure on this one yet, but it raises money and ongoing. So the whole idea of the Southern Area Hospice, you have to do it in rain, hail, sleet, snow and good weather too.
We are volunteers for 22 years. We've raised 848,000, so we can't wait to reach the 1 million, so we need your support.
Absolutely, so we're going to have a big party when that happens?
Oh yes, definitely. Whenever we reached 500,000, Mary McAleese invited us down to Dublin and we had a great day for all the friends of Southern Area Hospice.
The music carries on. Now, the beat has been a part of humanity since the first heartbeat of the first human. And once in a while...
I'm Debbie Deboo and I'm a photographer for today.
So you got the fancy camera, you've been flashing away. You've been taking photographs for years upon years, haven't you?
Yeah, well, not that long, probably about 10 years, but I worked really, really hard and I progressed really quickly, and yeah, I'm a professional photographer now.
And we see your shoots at different festivals. This is another festival. First time you've taken photographs at this one?
No, I actually took them informally at the last one before COVID, but I was asked to this time.
So what are you looking for in a good camera shot for this event?
It's about composition and people enjoying themselves, people having fun, and just getting the right shot really, just being there and getting the right shot.
And it must be tempting to take lots and lots of photographs, or the opposite, to take pictures of Richie Deboo, who's right in the middle of your kind of story too. Is that hard or easy?
I do take a lot of pictures of Richard, so that happens.
And you'll be taking some more of his dancing tonight too. He's kind of keen on the dancing.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, you can't help taking pictures of him, so.
Every century or so, a talent comes along that doesn't only say goodbye to ordinary, it tells extraordinary to sod off. And it is a privilege and a genuine honour to introduce our next act, because in days and weeks and months and years to come, people who aren't here will say, weren't you there when Zach Matt did his thing? This man literally is a wonderful and an extraordinary talent. So I am happy and honoured to step away and make some noise now for Zach Matt. Hey everyone!
The rush sound starts spreading up in the radio.
Fantastic performance tonight, all sorts of tricks, and you seem to get better and better every time I see you or hear of you. This is not your first time in Fa Joe's. It'll not be your last either.
Oh, definitely. I'm always going to be here, you know.
How do you feel about today's event?
I love that. You know, everything was sounding good upstage. Everyone loved it. I loved it. Overall, it was a great time.
And you were playing a variety of stuff. Give us an idea of what you were playing tonight.
Well, sure, I was playing a lot of things. I was playing my new singles, Electric Hounds and Believe. And I was also playing Rory Gallagher out in the Western Plain, or Let Belly. And I was also playing a bit of Black Magic Woman, Fleetwood Mac in there as well, so there was a lot of different things.
All that eclectic mix of stuff that you love yourself, and one or two of your own songs, as you say.
Yeah, yep, that's right, Electric Hounds and Believe, which I think are fantastic songs, and they're sounding brilliant live as well, so yeah, overall I've had a fantastic night.
And back to school on Monday?
Aye, back to school on Monday, so I am, yep.
How will that be?
I'm sure it'll be great. Right off the bat, I've already met a couple of friends, so yeah, overall I think I'm going to have a pretty good time.
Well, thanks for joining us in your Lurgan and continued success.
Oh, thank you, Mel, thank you.